kick this knight's ass. Right. Hold breath. Defend, defend. We don't have to hide in the corner, we can just dodge these. Because the hitboxes are way smaller than they look. Then we defend. In Rude Buster, the knight, we defend. We remember to press the button. Pressed it at the wrong time, but I'm remembering that the press needs to happen. Took more hits than I wanted to there, ideally, but that's fine. I'm gonna Rude Buster. Get a heal on Chris. I'm missing my timings, but that's fine. I was doing so much better at these today. I was doing so much better at the teeth section. My little daytime run. And I've apparently lost that ability. I need to get back in that rhythm. Let's put the second headphone on. Let's listen properly. Put it loud in our ears. And we're going to be good at the teeth section. I had a run of this where I'm going to estimate maybe 1 or 2 Rude Busters from victory. I've gotten way better at I'm doing really good at the second half of this. I've made it most of 10 rounds in. I can do this, I just need to get that rhythm for the teeth. I've got to get in that flow. Where I'm in that good position, and I just dodge a little to the side. I stay on the one side. Hey, NK man. I stay about an inch off of the corner. Look for the gap, dodge through the gap. Yeah, I'm back to the grind. I did a little bit of the grind off stream. And I had some really bloody good runs, and now I've come back after dinner and a nap. And I've lost it again, but I'll pick it back up. And you'll see that I've really improved since Wednesday's stream. We're gonna do it. Hey, Roaring Knight. Yeah, you're the first one here. I've realized I've not yet done my Blue Sky post to say that I'm... But I'll do that in a second. I'm gonna do at least one little warm-up run. Right. Okay, let's breathe. Let's not overthink it. I'm going to talk myself through because no reason not to. It's how I got through the Sands fight. It's how I'll get through this. Here we go. Sword, sword, sword. Okay. We hold breath. We defend. We defend. We get that TP up. I can dodge these out here because it's only really the dot in the center that hits and not the star around it. Defend, Rude Buster, defend. I didn't hit the button properly timed, but that's fine. I can do the big circuit in the middle and that will do it. I need to get better at remembering that timing. Okay, this is going to be the teeth, and I can do the teeth. I just have to do it. Right. See, I can do the teeth. That Susie got way more hurt than I ideally would have liked there, but that's fine. We Rude Buster. As long as we're getting at least one. As long as we're getting at least one defend in each time, we can afford to have Rouse do a heal. I just zone out and take the whole shape in with my eyes. Ah, fuck, we lost Rouse. Okay, I'm gonna keep going though, because I'm gonna get the practice in on the other rounds. We're not really gonna get enough defense in to keep doing the Rude Buster solo, but let's practice the other rounds. This one's really easy. Okay, we're gonna stick with Chris just to practice the rounds. You can dodge the stars. Dodging the stars is easy. They do minimal damage even if they hit anyway, so they're fine. Hey, Artisynth. Right, so we're gonna practice the teeth. NK Man says, I had a vision of how Deltarune will end. I think the final boss is actually going to be a Toho game, where the Shadow Crystals will serve as bombs that do extra damage. I think the Shadow Crystals, I don't think they're important to the main route. I think they are key to the secret third route of the game that I am tentatively calling the sword route. I think they are for crafting the sword that will be for the third of the 3 routes. Okay. Okay. I did decently at the teeth. Losing Rousey really sort of fucked things over for us. I got to keep all 3 alive for as much of that 10 rounds as possible. And that's easy to do. I've done it multiple times. It's all good. Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be a third route, but I'm being sold on the idea. I'm being sold on the idea of a third route. It is TV time, Omicron. This is it. Today's the day we're going to do it. NK Man says, I love Toby Fox's post about speculation and theories. If I remember right, it basically is, I have no idea what the speculation and theories out there are because I don't pay any attention to them. Which I think is correct. As a creator, I think it can be really harmful to pay too much attention to theory crafting. If for no other reason than it can make you scared to follow the path you're planning to follow if you feel like people have worked it out too early. It's the fucking problem that, well, one of the many problems that Stranger Things had. Yes, I don't read theories because I already know how my game will end. Exactly. Yeah, Omicron, I'm of the opinion that you're gonna have to start the weird route and then abandon it to get the Twisted Sword. Like, the question is, at what point you're gonna have to leave. Was this about a Twisted Sword? There seems to be a craftable weapon in this game that is crafted using something called the Pure Crystal, which I suspect is you collect all the Shadow Crystals and then Shorm will somehow turn them into a Pure Crystal that you can use to make the Twisted Sword. And I think the Twisted Sword is going to be part of a third route. I think that's part of what the sword level of the video game in the S-Rank room is trying to tell us about. There is Shorm dialogue, but there's also stuff that points in it, I believe, in the... You know the bakery you can go to that has the blacksmith who will combine items together to make new items? I believe one of them is the Twisted Sword. I mean, I'm trying to minimize Chapter 5 chat in here just until we get to Chapter 5, because I know there's people who haven't reached it yet, but, right. But also, I'm not gonna police it too heavily. Sorry, yeah, I gotta pay attention to this fight. Okay, tiny bit of damage, but that's fine. I also changed the loadout of who's got what equipment equipped a little bit. Okay, not too much damage, that's fine. We can continue with the plan. Come on. Ah, fuck. I was so much better at the teeth during the daytime today, and I've lost that. I've lost my rhythm. You gotta stand in the center of, like... bottom left corner, about an inch. That in my head. You want to be, like, in the center of the 3 teeth closest to that corner, so that you can duck and weave wherever the gap in those first 3 teeth is. Also, Tara, thank you very much for the 33 months of sub, 12 of which are in a row. That is indeed almost a year. Oh, interesting. Omicron says, in my understanding, it's my understanding that if you have any save with a Shadow Crystal, then you're deemed to have that Shadow Crystal in all saves of all future chapters. Not going to connect dots on main until we get to chapter 5. That is interesting. Yes, because I had assumed that you would have to do the weird route and then abandon it because of the nature of chapter 5. Made me think you would have to abandon the weird route. But maybe not, if that's the case. We don't know. There's a lot that's uncertain. Okay. Okay, I can do this. Okay, come on. Ah. I'm gonna kick your ass roaring that. I'm gonna have one of those really good runs. I had a few runs back to back earlier today that was so good. I was like, I want to do this well on stream so everyone can see. I am capable of this. Oh. Okay. Let's go. Okay, it's only the dots in the centers that I have to dodge. It's not as hard as it looks. I don't have to hide in the corner. Defend, Road Buster, defend. Okay, we dodged pretty effectively. Defend, Road Buster, defend. The secret is I don't have to start moving straight away. There's a half a second in which I can pause, take in where the gap in the teeth is, and then aim for it. I don't need to be moving the second the teeth appear. I can take a beat. I can take half a second to do it. That's what I need to remember. Defend. Brood Buster. And we can afford one heal here to keep Chris healthy. Okay. Swords. I gotta zone my eyes out for that one. Okay. Hey, Nathaline, I'm doing good. I'm feeling way better about my chances of beating the Roaring Knight tonight than I was the other day on stream. I changed my loadout around a little bit, and that seems to have helped. I'm getting way better at the... Like, I just did really well at the teeth there. Like, I'm doing alright. Okay. We took a bit of a beating there, but it's fine. We can still get above 50%. We can do the Road Buster. We can do a Deluxe Dinner on... we take a purely healing turn. What's going to be next? It's going to be the stars flying at me, and that's a pretty easy one to dodge. If I can afford to do the other heal. Ah, fuck. Okay. Okay, this is not going to go as well as I hope, but we're going to continue practicing the teeth section. See, I'm way better at the teeth section. Now that I've gotten the rhythm of it back, I am way better at the teeth section. Okay, we're going to heal Susie. Brood Buster with the knight. I don't think this is going to be the run that we succeed, but I'm... Okay, yeah, this one's honestly pretty easy. This is easier than the other sword one. I'd say as I absolutely butcher everything. In theory, that's the one that I shouldn't be taking big damage on. Ah, fuck. Okay. I also... yeah. I'm getting way better at this. Now that I went and took a few hours off for dinner and I've lost my muscle memory, but it's coming back to me. Okay, okay. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. How is everyone else doing today? I recorded a shit ton of Where Everybody Has Gone Before this week. I published one episode and recorded and edited 3 further episodes, so we've got a really nice healthy backlog of WEGBA Star Trek discussions recorded. We did one today about the TNG episode from season 7 where everyone de-evolves, where Reginald Barclay becomes a spider person and Deanna Troi becomes like a dolphin woman. It was pretty cool. Okay. Let's reset. Breathe. Oh, I'm glad that the Gundam game has the gay bit now. They added the lesbians in and gave them special stuff for the gay stuff. Hell yeah. Echo says, I finally booted Update Everything after having it set in my backlog for ages, so I've been giggling away at that most of the day. It's a great excuse to waste some time giggling. Oh, they added the lesbians were already in, they just added the rest of the show. Cool. Okay. Also, the Roaring Knight appears to be left-handed, and I wonder if that is in any way an indication of who they are. Well, Tara, I'll say this to reassure you about that Star Trek show. The randomized wheel is insistent that most of what we watch should be older Star Trek. We've been stuck for many weeks in the TNG DS9 Voyager window. I think we've escaped it twice. We did one episode of Prodigy, which is the CGI children's one. And we did one episode of Enterprise. We finally got something else that wasn't TNG DS9 Voyager. The next one we're recording is original series episodes. We finally have our first TOS episode coming up. Yeah, Susie does hold her axe with her left hand. You're not wrong. Okay. Hold breath, defend. Look for the big gap. Defend. Okay, we defend. We root buster, we defend. Okay. It's so bad at that fucking sword section. It's really easy to do. I just have to get the timing of the loop right, because otherwise I'm just gonna bam hit all the things. I need to stop just looping it. I need to do the proper thing, which is to reactively move in the correct direction. I don't even need to be constantly moving. I learned that from the one where I'm surrounded by the circle of swords, and I have to be much more economical in my movement. That I can be really economical in my movement. I just have to do it properly. Yeah, well, Tara, the way that we typically do it is where, like, hey, look, you could come into this for a random one-off episode, but also you can just jump into episodes that you happen to know already. It's a flexible show. Gumby, yeah, I'm aware that the Toby Fox newsletter happened. I have not read it in full. Can you give me, like, the bullet points of anything important I gotta know? Okay. Hey, Ice Cream Husk Raptor. How you doing? Okay. Come on. Don't stress it. I'm gonna quietly... gonna lean in real close. From Chapter 6 onward, there'll be no more wacky and silly adventures. Yo, yes. Nothing will be wacky or silly in chapters 6 or 7. Chapter 6 is going to be short and will reveal a major mystery. Does this game have any flashing? It does. I've turned off... I've used a setting to reduce some of the flashing, but it does still have some flashing effects. Nothing that I would say is like a full-screen strobe, but there are definitely some flashes, some occasional flash effects. Fan Gamer was told not to expect to make much new merch for Chapter 6 and 7. Interesting. I'm doing one boss fight repeatedly, so you'll probably within two or 3 minutes you'll get a pretty good sense of what level of flashes will be present for the whole stream. Because I'm probably going to spend this whole stream doing this one fight repeatedly. Okay. Hold breath. Defend, defend. Only have to dodge the dots in the centers. That's more damage than I wanted to take, but that's fine. We defend, we Rude Buster. We do a heal. There we go. Okay, that's better. Defend, Rude Buster. Let's heal up. Susie. No. Okay, restart. What I wouldn't give to still have 1 or 2 revival items on me, but that's on me for not realizing that this fight was going to set my characters to minus 1,000 health if they got hit too many times. Come on, Toby Fox Dog, here you go. Gumba says, considering Toby's stance on refraining from doing Lightner-based merch, a friend of mine said it probably means we might not get Dark Worlds, at least not the kind that we're used to. I think that would be an unusual choice, but I wouldn't put it past Toby, by any means. NK-Man says, how's Final Fantasy XIV going since last time? I've not played a huge amount more of it since last time. My downtime, since we last spoke was mostly trying to play through the Pokopia DLC to see where that was going, trying to get practice in on the Roaring Nights so that I'd be ready to maybe beat on stream today, and trying to make a little bit more endgame progress in Splatoon Raiders, but I'm planning to play some more Final Fantasy XIV this weekend. There's also a very ominous update to one of the secret web pages. Yeah, what are we talking? But yes, people have given me recommendations on when Final Fantasy XIV starts to have a narrative that I might be interested in. I'm like, okay, cool. Somewhere between levels 15 and 20, I should have something slightly more to hold on to. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Just want to fast forward this. Okay. Hold breath. Okay. That's good, that's good. Okay. Defend. Brute Buster. Defend. I'm screwing up the swords now, and I'm overthinking it. I know how to do the sword section. It's the teeth that I was getting hung up on. The swords should be fine, and now I'm looping I'm trying to do do it properly, and I'm circling the wrong direction. If I go clockwise, I'm circling with the direction of the swords. in a way that makes them easier to dodge. No worries, NK man. We'll talk about that secret page at a later point, I guess. Then, yes, it's a big part of my struggles with fights like this is overthinking it, getting in my own head, and starting to screw up sections that I know perfectly well how to do. Particularly when there's an audience and in my head there's like a deadline to get this done by, because in my head I'm like I don't want to drag chapter 3 out much longer on stream. I really want today to be when we at the very least beat this boss, so that like Monday stream next week we can finally finish chapter 3. No, I didn't take it as a judgment at all. I'm just being honest with myself, you know. But yes, the knowledge of I want to play this on a timetable, it can really get in my head and get me to overthink Squad. Like the centipede who started to think about how their legs work, right? It's like when you think about the fact that if I want to walk from here to somewhere 10 meters away, I first got to walk half that distance. I got to walk 5 meters. Then I got to walk half of the remaining distance, 2.5 meters. Then I got to I got to travel half of the remaining distance, 1.25 meters. And every distance I want to travel, I have to travel half of that distance first. And in your head, it's like, okay, so it's physically impossible for me to ever get anywhere because I always have to make I have to make an infinite number of half journeys first. And then it's like, yeah, but don't worry about it. Just walk the 10 meters. It's fine. You can totally do it, despite the fact that the logic seems to say you couldn't. Don't think too much about the logistics of these things. Sometimes just accept that they work. Don't overthink the mechanics of reality too much. There we go. That's how you do it. That's how you do that section. Health is looking good, so I can defend with both. Okay, we did the teeth well. We defend. We Rude Buster. We get one heal in on Chris. Zone out, just take in Path. Okay, that was pretty good. We defend, we have over 50%, we Rude Buster. We get a heal in on Susie. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do this still regardless. We're gonna get that practice in. At the very least, I can demonstrate that I'm good at this, that I'm good at what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to do these sections if I'm gonna win, so we're gonna practice them. Okay. Okay, I can do the swords. In relation to Undertale, which part of the story is Deltarune in at the end of Chapter 5? Is it before or after reloading the fight with Asgore to do the true pacifist route ending? Unclear. Unclear how connected or not those two are at the moment, and if so, when they are connected. But the idea that Undertale is a dark world that Asgore visited is a fascinating one. It sure is an idea. Okay. It is TV time. Now, I should talk about the changes I made to my equipment. The big one is I put the Jebel's Tail and the Deal Maker on Susie. Because Susie dying's a way bigger problem, because that basically fucks up the entire plan. If Chris goes down, Chris can actually be brought back up with a single healing item because they only go down to -80. Um, Whereas, like, and also Susie's going to be the character who isn't hitting defend every turn because she's doing the Root Buster. So she's going to have the least defensive protection. So having her have the most defensive gear on her makes sense. I also put 2 lodestones on Ralsei in order to get TP gain up ×2, in order to increase the rate at which we gain TP, so that we can do Root Buster back to back more effectively. Didn't you have the Shadow Mantle be on Susie? Yeah, I have the Shadow Mantle on Susie, don't I? Or do I not? Oh god, did I think I'd put it on Susie and then not put it on Susie? God, I gotta look at that again. I thought I had the Shadow Mantle on Susie specifically for that reason. Did I make that change and then not save it? I'm tired. Been a long few days. I'll look at my loadout again. The Shadow Mantle is meant to be on Susie, yes. I had a logic to it. But I'm trying to also boost Susie's attack so that it's going to take as few turns as possible. Like, these were the logics I was putting through, was like, I want high defense and high attack, ideally on Susie, most of all. I'll double check. Act, hold breath, defend, defend. I just have to dodge the little dots. Okay. Okay, took a little more of a beating than I wanted to there. It's still Root Buster. We can heal once. Okay. Swords are manageable. Self-heal. More hits than I wanted to take, but that's fine. Take the Root Buster. Okay. Breathe. We take a momentary break. Reset. We breathe. You know what we maybe need? What we might need to do is to kick my photo flight into gear. How are we going to do that, you ask? Let me summon up music from a worse boss fight. From a more, this is going to fuck me up boss fight. Because, like, look, we We all know the effect this has. I got through this, I can get through the Roaring Night. Have a good night, Artisan. Here we go. I need to be bringing up all the tracks. Echo says this track must give you PTSD flashbacks. No, it makes me feel powerful. It reminds me of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of attempts, and then I did it. I'm gonna pull up some tracks from anime. I'm pulling up the stuff that makes me be like, I could fucking take on the world right now. You Say Run from My Hero Academia. It's a good one of these. This is a good one for I can fucking take on the universe. Yeah, today's gonna be the playlist of songs that make me feel like I could attack and dethrone God. Okay, we're still alive. That's how you do the swords. Okay. Okay, can't Root Buster, but okay. Okay, this is the best I've done so far. The best I've done on this stream, anyway. That was a pretty good attempt. Gumba, look, Gumba, I know it's the nerfed night fight. You don't have to tell people that. You can let people think I'm good at video games for this. You can let them believe I'm good. Yeah, I do. It does look like I've got the Shadow Mantle on the wrong person. I'll fix that in a sec. Yeah, Delta, this music does slap, right? Oh, what's the other one I want to put on after this? Who knows the name of the My Hero... Does anyone know the name of the My Hero Academia song that plays during the Rescuing Eri sequence? I forget what it's fucking called. Yeah, apparently I do have the Shadow Mantle on you. Okay. Was there a reason I put these on? Then we try putting the Heel Maker on you. Try this. See if this works better. Okay. Let's try and find the name of the track I'm thinking of. What is the track I'm thinking of? Is it Might Plus You? It might be Might Plus You. Oh, yeah. Gonna start gentle and it's gonna build. Oh, we might have to do that one from Astral Chain. There's that one from Astral Chain that always digs me up. Ah, fuck. No, already lost. Already down. No, not the right vibe. We need... Dark Hero from Astral Chain. Female vocal Dark Hero from Astral Chain, yeah. Well... oh, this is the one. This is the one. Even if it sounds like it's fucking singing Skibbity, which you all ruined for me. This could be the end of time. This could be the end of me. This could be the end of time. This could be the end of me. Oh, fucking hate that. Deep inside, keeping me alive. Dr. Kilgood says, you know, if you have the Shadow Mantle, the game will ask if you want to retry. You don't have to close the game every time. Only if you've already beaten the chapter. If you beat the chapter and then come back and redo the chapter, then yes, you can retry. If you haven't beaten the chapter yet, which I haven't, you don't get the retry button. I promise you, I am not resetting for no reason. The reason I am getting... I am restarting the game is because there is no retry button right now in my version of the game. I will demonstrate at the end of this attempt, but I promise you, I know what I'm doing. I know we could just simply finish the chapter and get the retry button, but I'm too autistic to do that, you see. Omicron says that's not how it went when I did, but maybe Switch is different. It's not! I keep telling people this. It's not different. I will demonstrate to you. The reason why the retry appears is either if you've already beaten the chapter... Well, yeah, it's already if you've already beaten the chapter. The reason why that is because there is a version of this where you lose the fight and the story keeps going. They don't offer you retry because there are two branching ways this chapter can go. You either beat the knight and get the thing, or the chapter continues on without you the first time through. I promise you, the reason I am resetting the game is because unless I want to beat the chapter and then come back and do it again to beat the knight, then I don't get a retry, and I that's not the right order in my head because autism. Anyway. Let's go. Okay. Just as I was about to give up, something deep inside, giving me a life, cruising into the unknown, losing my own control. Okay, we lost Susie already, but we did better at the teeth. Getting way better at this sword section. Is this how we are meant to be? Is this everything we've been longing for? Okay. Just as I was about to give up, something deep inside, giving me a life, cruising into the unknown, losing my own control. I was sacrificed, every drop of my blood letting go of my sanity from within. Okay, I'm gonna put the actual soundtrack back on after this attempt. Okay. Yeah, You see, no retry, no retry prompt. I'll keep showing for a few seconds, but this is why I'm not hitting reset, is because the narrative continues. You see. Yeah, there is no retry on there is no retry button when I fail that. That is why I'm resetting the game. As I say, I acknowledge it is maybe not the most efficient way time-wise to do it, but also I'm stubborn and this is how I'm going to do it. You're welcome to do so if you want, Echo, but also if history is anything to be believed, people will simply not believe if it's put in chat. Because every time I have said it on stream, so people have asked the question, I've said it on stream, they've gone, no, that's not right, that's not correct. Until they only stop asking when I show, see, there's no restart. They're like, no, I'm sure I remember there being a restart button. I'm like, there's not. So you're welcome to write something and pop it in chat. We'll see how effective it is as a message. Delta, it's good when the hair looks like this. It requires a lot of upkeep to keep it looking this bright, which is why it often is a lot more faded than this. No, and Omicron, I promise you, if you wait to the end of that cutscene, you don't get a retry. I'll show you the next attempt. You get control of the character back and no retry. I promise you there's no retry waiting for me here. I will demonstrate to you that there is no retry there. Like, after you quit out and reload save having done that. No, because I'm not... I will demonstrate to you that there is no retry. I promise you there is no retry. Omicron, I get it. I get what you are trying to do. I promise you, we have been through this whole routine on stream on Wednesday. There is no retry. Look, I'll do it again on stream today to satiate everyone's curiosity, but I promise you, we did it on stream on Wednesday and did not get a retry. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna let this attempt be a failure to do the thing, because I'm in a mental place, so we'll do it. I will go through the whole cutscene. Okay, I have control of the character. The cutscene has ended. Right? So now, I quit out of the game, reload my save, and I won't get a retry. Let's go. You have to see the credits and load the last save to get the retry screen for the night fight. Yeah, that is what I believed. You know, I can't, no matter how many times I say it, it's not believed by people, but that is the case, as I understand it. Okay. Yes, the only reason I am not doing that is no hyperbole. I am autistic and it would stress me out to do. Despite knowing that it's a perfectly reasonable approach for a lengthy boss fight with a long cutscene before it. Okay. Okay, I only got hit once, that's fine, that's pretty good. Okay. Why? I'm remembering why I didn't put the fucking Shadow Mantle on Susie. It doesn't make a huge difference to Susie, but it does reduce the amount of overall damage I'm doing. And I want to be doing the maximum amount of damage so I can minimize the number of turns I have to stay alive, is the thing. I'm gonna move the Shadow Mantle back onto Chris. As foolish as it maybe seems. I want to get the attack stats back where they were. And it's maybe foolish, but yeah, let's try it like this again. Let's try it the way that was working nicely before. And I know it shouldn't make a difference to my actual play ability, but fuck it. I was doing better, despite the fact that who the equipment is equipped to really shouldn't be making a fucking difference, but even if it's only psychosomatic or it's entirely in my head, I'm going to change back the thing that I changed before I stopped doing well. Apparently my hand just started bleeding mid-fight for seemingly no reason. I love when I get an injury that I have no idea how I got. I love being a clumsy fucker. Okay. No stressing. We're just going to do the fight good. Okay. Hold breath, defend, defend. It's easy to dodge. We just gotta dodge the centers. Just simply win the fight. That's all I gotta do. There we go. We're doing better damage again already now. Okay. Took minimal damage there. That's way better. Brood Buster. Fucking losing Susie that early, Rouse that early fucking sucks. But we're gonna practice. Just simply win. Simply win. That's all I gotta do. Okay. What can we do to reset the vibes here a little bit? How goes Deltarune Chapter 3? I'm getting my ass kicked, but I'm doing as well as I can. Okay. I'm gonna lean in real close. I'm gonna do the gamer lean. Will the gamer lean be enough to have an effect? Who can say? Is it explained how it chooses who in the party takes damage when you take a hit? I don't know if there's a logic to that or not, or if it's random. Maybe someone in chat will know, but I could not tell you. Breathe. And lean. Make good dodges. I want to spend as few turns healing as possible. This is not going to be the attempt, but we're going to give it all we've got regardless. Okay, I gotta be less focused. I gotta just zone out. I gotta do the Guitar Hero getting into the flow state thing. Simply don't focus so much on the little specifics. Ugh. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's go. We're gonna try the external music again. You Say Run really did us good. You Say Run was the right vibe. Here we go. Okay, perfect teeth run. Perfect. That was so good. Okay. near perfect swords. Okay. 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 Not the worst round 2 of Teeth. We're gonna keep with Yusei Run. Yusei Run is doing really well for us. Okay, so I'm gonna defend. I can get away with only 1 heal this round, so we're gonna Rude Bust the Knight. We're gonna heal Susie. Okay. Keep Susie alive. Okay. Let's get Chris back up. Okay. With Chris back up, we can get back to Rude Bustering. I'm really bad at that diagonal one. What I really need to do is win before getting there. But I think that was the best attempt I've had in a while. Like, I'm so close to there. The diagonal teeth is really mean. I fucking hate the diagonal teeth. I need to remind myself that the diagonal teeth exists. But you see what I mean? I'm so much better than I was on Wednesday. And I can totally do this. And I do think Yusei Run is the theme that I need going here. Is the right amount of I can do anything, I can kill God. But it's also big and swells rather than, like, dramatic beats. It's keeping me calm. Like, I can totally do this. Like, I have no idea how close I actually was in terms of raw numbers, but I feel like 1 or 2 more Rude Busters I'd have beaten that. But I'm getting so much better at both the up and down and left to right teeth. Big Jebel energy, says Quepus. Yeah. You know what? I have a perfect 1-hour loop of, Yusei Run. That's probably more than I need to play, but a 1-hour loop of this. I can do anything, Quepus. You're right. I can do anything. I can do anything. Just gonna remind myself I can do anything, including beat the Roaring Knight. Okay. Okay. Chaos! Chaos! No, no chaos here. It's all calm. It's calmness here. Ah, fuck. You know what? I'm gonna reset. I'm gonna reset. I know I can do the teeth better than that. I'm having good enough runs that now's the point where I'm like, if I lose a character early, just reset. Don't stress about it. Don't beat yourself up over it. Just go, that ain't gonna be the run. Could Jevil beat the Knight? Of course Jevil could beat the Knight. Jevil can do anything. No, Jevil would simply shut himself back inside a box and then go, haha, I have imprisoned you, Knight. Or you see, you are on the other side of the bars, therefore imprisoned. I am the only one free here in my box. And you know what? I'd give Jevil the win for that. I think it's a good semantic victory. Okay, let's go. Fucking teeth. The goddamn teeth. Ugh. No, we're gonna try something else. We're gonna try a different tune. I know what's stuck in my head. Let's pull up the old classic off of Life on the Birder Scene. The MCR track that officially has no name. Untitled / stay / someone out there loves you. This is a good kick the universe's ass kind of a track. The light's already low enough to play. Can you catch me when I'm falling down? And Someone out there loves you and you stay right here. If I tell you, someone out there loves you after all. Things can always be so small. Sometimes you feel back and all the time to catch this place. Why to make the most of this? Someone out there loves you and if you stay right here, I'll tell you. Someone out there loves you and if no one out there. Is there no one who cares? There's no one out there. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay. Stay between the night. Okay. We're continuing with weird deep cut MCR to power me through this. Tara, have a good swim. What are we doing? Oh, we're doing the MCR cover of Jack the Ripper. From whatever fucking year it was. Here we go. Okay. We're gonna all heal this turn, just to keep this going. Oh, you look so tired. Your mouth is black and white. So tired, but tonight you turn to rest. Okay. So tired, but tonight much. I said too much. That was one of the better attempts. Ugh. Okay, we're changing the tune. I am jumping over to Hyosuke Himuro featuring Gerard Way, Safe and Sound. The Gerard Way song that was commissioned for the Japanese closing credits of Final Fantasy The Spirits Within. It's a banger of a track that only exists on Japanese DVDs of The Spirits Within. I'm gonna kick the Knight's ass, Stephen Kroger, or I'm gonna try. This might be a late stream tonight. I kind of want to stick with it. Oh, clean. Oh, that was clean. Okay, I've been getting better the longer the stream goes. If Susie wasn't dead, that was one of my cleanest, I did pretty good at that Circle of Swords. Okay. Okay. At this point, I kind of want Grouse to die so that my attacks as Chris do more damage. I'm surviving to actually see these later rounds way more consistently. You know what? I'm sticking on again. Desolation Row. I could do. I'm throwing on. The Wally Way. This is a Gerard Way track that exists. You know the horror movie Tusk? About a man being surgically transformed into a walrus against his will and forced to live as a walrus in a rich man's house. This is a Gerard Way song that exists in the credits of the movie Tusk. I'm going down my MCR rabbit hole tonight. That's what's fueling me through this. There's this beautiful falsetto over the credits. Yeah, I'm at the point now where I just need one lucky run and I'll have this done. She go free. Am I to love? Well, she don't love me. Why should I act the childish part and love a girl that breaks my heart? Right, beautiful little track, this. But we're pivoting. We're going Desolation Row. Again, another movie tie-in. This is an MCR song done for the Watchmen movie. And it's a banger. Okay. Best of friends. Movie parlors filled with sailors. Here comes the blind commissioner. They need somewhere to go. She seems so easy, but it takes one to know what she's found. Her bad talking, her song. Leave. Someone says you're in the wrong place, my friend. You better leave. I thought I lost Susie that early. Oh no, I know what's next up. If you don't think too hard about its origins, I'm gonna go from this into a very good, I cannot be defeated kind of track. Go round and round up, everyone knows more than they do. The facts are real. No shade. Oh, good cover this. Now, ignoring the fact that the supposed lesbians who sung this were actually two Russian homophobes who were doing it to basically steal gay people's money and funnel it to Russia, Tattoo not gonna get us. Pretty good banger of a I will not be defeated track. Oh, I can turn that up a little. Like, I can't deny its cultural impact. Not gonna get us. All the little attacks, they're not gonna get us. I mean, look, the adults they've grown into, I don't feel bad holding them to a standard. Fuck. Look, I can't hate them too much. Regardless of what their motives were, they were many a lesbian awakening is owed to them. One of my favorite things I did during my week's holiday was I met up with a couple of lesbian friends. Absolutely lovely couple. We sat out late one night, getting drunk, talking about 90s lesbian crushes. We were chatting through a bunch. You know, the pink Power Ranger might have come up. We might have talked about Tattoo. It was a heck of a night. It was a fun one. I love you, not gonna get us. Think you can stop us. No, I love you, not gonna get us. Reach W, hell yeah, tattoo to power us through the Roaring Night. The Roaring Night's not gonna get us. And we ignore the bit at the end with the crash. Don't worry about that. You know what, we're sticking with tattoo at least for a minute longer for this attempt. Okay, knight, hold breath, defend, defend. I only have to dodge the centers. Not the cleanest, but it'll do. We defend, we root buster, we do a safety heal. Root buster again, safety heal.
Totally lost. If I'm asking for help, it's only because being with you has opened my eyes. Could I ever believe such a perfect surprise? I keep asking myself, wondering how. I keep closing my eyes, but I can't block you out. Wanna fly to a place where it's just you and me, nobody else, so we can be free. Nobody else, so we can be free. All the things you said, all the things you said, running through my head, running through my head, running through my head. All the things you said, all the things you said, running through my head, running through my head, running through my head. All the things you said, back in
there. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go back to the actual game soundtrack for at least a couple of attempts. Gosh, we've had some really good attempts in here and then we just lose the momentum. Part of why I want to get this done tonight is I know that my streaming schedule might be a little wonky next week because I've got some mock review work to do. And mock review weeks are always a bit of a... I gotta find time to play games for work in between other things, and that means, oops, I gotta... Sometimes stream has to slip. Hopefully it won't. I'm hoping to stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week, but it's very much gonna depend on how much of mock review game I need to play and how much progress I make through it, how quickly. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Go. Dippity doodah, dippity day. I happen to see you join the stream today. Hey, cool dude, how you doing? I am bashing my head against the Roaring Knight fight because I want to win, and I am stubborn. So I'm not gonna go complete the chapter so I can get the quick restart because fuck it, I'm doing it on the first attempt. First attempt. Okay. Hold a breath, defend. Only have to dodge the center dots. And Rude Buster. Safety heal on Rousey. Losing Susie that early is a death sentence. Just reset. We'll just reset. Look, I'm doing... This is the thing. I do worse when I have the actual music on. When I don't have something to keep the ADHD in the back of my brain occupied with a thing it knows well that is novel, I start doing worse. Here's how you beat the knight. Tell them their Jordans are fake. I don't know that the knight would care about that. The Roaring Knight seems to be a little unconcerned with what I think. If they cared about what I thought, they would, you know, pay attention to the fact I'd like them to lose the fight, please. But, you know, that'd be too much to ask, obviously. Now, we're gonna... I think we're gonna go back to having a soundtrack behind the fight. I think having the actual game soundtrack is not helping me. Okay. I'm gonna turn the game audio down again, and we're gonna do, you know what, I'm feeling Masters of Ravencroft off the Mad Gear and the Missile Kid EP. Ah, yeah. This'll get me moving. Let's kick this thing's ass. Gonna kick this thing's ass. Okay, hold breath, defend, defend. XO. Goulded says, oh no, it's the player's battle theme, the night is cooked. That's the hope. No. I had so many good runs of this, and okay, we're gonna just take a pause. We're gonna take a second. We're gonna take a beat. Why is it synced so well? Because I've got good taste in music. Now I know what kind of music is gonna hit the beats. Now I have to actually do good at the video game, you know, for it to seem as cool as it is in my head. But like in theory, I know the tunes that are gonna be bangers for a boss fight. Yeah, I know what track I'm doing next, but I'm going to take a second to breathe and to reset because I am bad at this video game tonight, and I need to get out of my bad rhythms and back into the good flow. We were doing so well. Just need one good run. It was hitting the box. It was hitting the box splitting the Rude Busters. Yeah. Look, I got a sense of rhythm. I was a drummer once upon a time. I know my rhythms. Better be just my size. He's not daddy. Here we go. They're not gonna get us did sync up real damn good, didn't it? Okay, close enough. Ugh, clean, pretty clean teeth. Clean enough round of teeth. There we go. Okay, come on. Ended up in the middle. It's not as healthy as I wanted it to be. What do we jump to from here? Oh, some 2019 Skunk and Antsy. This means war. Banger of a track. Ugh. Okay. Rouse is consistently taking the most damage, but that's also because Rouse has the worst armor. That's just a reality of the armor I have available. But Rouse is also helping my TP go up faster. Oh. Here we go. So. Okay, we survived that. That's good. Okay, not ideal, but we'll go for it. Okay. The fact that Skin from Skunk and Antsy is fucking 60 years old, I would never have known. Let me show you a picture of the singer from this band quickly while I'm between rounds. What I'm about to show you is a 60-year-old woman. She does not fucking look it. Will this image go? Yeah, this is Skin, the lead singer of Skunk Anansie. She is 60. And she does not fucking look it. She is, fucking punk legend, she is. She's kicking out bangers like this at 60. Yeah, I was real lucky to see Skunk Anansie open for My Chemical Romance at Wembley about a month ago. She's got stadium-filling energy. This was their opening track of their set, and the way to wake a crowd up. Right. Anyone got recommendations of songs that are going to make me feel like I can attack and dethrone God? I'm open to new suggestions of I am unkillable, God cannot defeat me, pump up the energy tracks. Monster by the Automatic. Not a song I've listened to in years. Is that what's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it that? Is it that track? Hard Rock Hallelujah, I've not thought about in a long time. Oh yeah, huh? Yeah, I've not thought about what's that coming over from Rill. Okay, let's go. Misuse, you can't avoid static abuse. You can't avoid static abuse. Without these pills, you're let loose. You're let loose. Stand up, get out, no excuse. No excuse. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? What's that coming over the hill? Okay. Okay, let's go. Looks so great. So great. Stand up, press up, get moving. Get moving. What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? No, we're gonna reset. No. What's the track I'm thinking of? What a scummy man. What's the band I'm thinking of? Let me just search some random fucking lyrics. Lyrics. What a scummy man. What a scummy man. Arctic Monkeys. That's it. God, I'm transported back to 2015 listening to Radio 1 on a wind-up radio while doing my paper rounds. I Bet You Look Good on the Dance Floor by the Arctic Monkeys. Again, don't know how well known this is
Arctic
outside the
Monkeys,
UK, but it's a
I Bet
fucking
You Look Good
banger.
on the Dance Floor. Don't believe the hype.
Not necessarily 90s or early 2000s, but it seems to be where my brain's latching onto. You couldn't go fucking anywhere in like 2006 without hearing this on the radio. Here in the UK. Eyes at me, I'll stop making the eyes at you. What surprises me is that I don't really want you to. Shoulders are frozen. You're an explosion. Pain isn't real, but I don't care for sound. The band with my band goes. Bet that you look good on the dance floor. Know what you're looking for, romance, or don't know what you're looking for. Bet that you look good on the dance floor. But you know electro pop from your robot from 1984. From 1984. Ignoring me because it's sending me to despair. Holding me and I don't think it's very fair that your shoulders are frozen. You're an explosion. Pain isn't real but I don't get the sound. What's in the bank when my bank goes? That you look good on the dance floor. Know what you're looking for, romance, or don't know what you're looking for. You look good on the dance floor. Do that show pop like a robot from 1984. Use all calculus. And the tunes of DJ sets and dirty dance floors. Oh, Echo, I'm open to recommendations. You go on a date with your toaster. You look good on the dance floor. Know what you're looking for, romance, or looking for. Echo, I'll try your recommendation next. Never Lose by Marksy from the Boyfriend Dungeon OST. Marsky. Bit of a genre switch? I'm okay with the genre switch. Ooh. Oh god, Watsky. Watsky next. Oh, Undefeatable from Sonic Frontiers. Fuck yeah, that's going on. Bet on this relationship, yeah, I gotta miss, but this here double. Couple can drain the whole damn, yeah, at this baby feel relaxed, but design your system. I got a video of you in my bedroom, doing crazy shit. I got the face, the calendar, sucking me the flame from okay. I got a message that says, oh, you're so good, oh, got me looking at her buying Chanel, baby, you look so good in the coupe. Pick up, no joke, babe, I make it talk. This is not the song you were recommending. You spelt Marsky wrong and gave me a different Marsky. There we go, from Boyfriend Dungeon. I was gonna say, that was definitely a genre switch. I was willing to hear it out. I was willing to take an Echo recommendation and hear it out. I was like, is it going somewhere? Oh, this is better. This is better. Thank you for pointing out I was listening to Not the Right Never Lose by Marsky. There are two Never Lose by Marskys, spelled slightly different. Yeah, this is more the vibe. You are correct. Ah, fuck. Hey, Hits and Giggles, how you doing? Oh, what's the Watsky track I'm thinking of? Oh, it's Bet Against Me. Bet Against Me is the track I'm thinking of. But after that, Undefeatable from Sonic Frontiers is definitely where we're queuing up after Watsky. Okay. Oh, I've had a 6 by Desser as well. Okay, I know my next couple of tracks that are coming. Pound me through this fight. We're gonna win this fucking fight. I'm determined. I'm going to be a pro gamer. Okay. Fighting against the night does fill me with determination, Guffer.
Ever since I was a kid, never really been bored. Swinging from building to building with my umbilical cord. But they don't know what I really endured. They say Godzilla been summoned, but we're not running until the hunt is coming. We killing this horde. Spilling my innards, I fell on my sword. And now my blood is filling up from the ceiling to floor. I'm swimming through it, I'm swallowing fluid. Knew I had to do it, so I grew like a million gills. Cause evolution is kill or be killed. Your missus isn't equipped to be havoc. Never listen to what I'm spitting. It's like sniffing fertility.
I'm losing so quickly. I need to just... We're gonna stop. We're gonna take a couple of minutes break. Take the hands off the controller. Shake out all these bad habits. This kind of killer could fill a pelican bill in my delicatessen will keep my recipe tight. You kind of got let me go ahead, try to follow me, but if you're solid, we build a colony, bruh. Calling me maybe they pop in Molly, these babies are sniffling like they're chugging some quality fuck.
I'm playing with the house's money now, because I thought we were on our way out during the Cuban Missile Crisis. I was in my late teens, I fell asleep waiting for the missile to fall dead center on my apartment, crash through the ceiling, and that was going to be the end of everything. And I was amazed when I woke up the next morning and I was still alive.
If you want to lose your home, and every penny you own, you want to eat your words, want your feelings hurt, you want your ego bruised, you like to lose, bet against me. If you love regret, bet against me. You want to die in debt, bet against me. If you want to shed tears, you want to lose 10 years, bet against me. You got too much wealth, bet against me. You fucking hate yourself, bet against me. If you want to lose your home, and every penny you own, bet against me. You want to eat your words, you want your feelings hurt, want your ego bruised. If you like to lose, bet against me. If you love regret, bet against me. You want to die in debt, bet against me. If you want to shed tears,
This is the bit of this song that fucking pumps me up.
you got too much wealth,
Bet against me. If you fucking hate yourself, bet against me. Oh god, I've just been recommended Enter Shikari, Sorry You're Not a Winner. And, ugh. I've got to at least open that in a tab for in a bit. Undefeatable from Sonic Frontiers, though. Ah. Absolute fucking banger. Other side. Give up till the end of me. What happens if the clap comes in the middle of me dodging? I'm just gonna have to fucking clap, aren't I? There's no question. Losing Susie this early. How this is a boss fight, a boss theme from a Sonic game, I'll never know. To the world, 'cause I am undefeatable. Get off to the other side. Won't give up till the end of me. I'm what you get when the stars collide. Oh yeah, Echo, this is off the Sonic Frontiers OST. Have I never... Echo, have I never introduced you to the Sonic OST, the Sonic Frontiers OST? They got Kaylin Quinn from Sleeping with Sirens, is it? To fucking do the soundtrack, and it's ridiculous. Screw it, we're doing a couple more tracks off this soundtrack. Yeah, I was right, Sleeping with Sirens. Yeah, it's Kaylin Quinn from Sleeping with Sirens. Does all of the boss themes. The high-pitched bits and the screams are all one singer. Face your fears. Come and go. We go on to carry on. Throw me to the wall. I'm undefeatable. Yeah, look, if you can't say anything else good about it, Sonic Frontiers has a fucking great OST. What you get when the stars collide. I'm just the enemy. Ah, fuck. I'm screwing up at the swords so often now. Cool, dude. This is from Sonic Frontiers of all games. Let's go Find Your Flame after this. Every boss theme from the Sonic Frontiers OST is just certified bangers. Yeah, Find Your Flame's pretty good. And every one of these, just to give you context, every one of these boss fights, Echo, is Sonic fighting a fucking, like, 30-story tall kaiju, whilst in Super Saiyan form, just bouncing around in the sky. It's like Shadow of the Colossus to this shit. Again, same singer.
go beyond my limit, not to compromise. And you can tell me if I mean it, looking in my eyes. Cause I've been waiting for my moment to strike. So come close, let me show you what it's like. Yeah, you can try to stand in my path, but you're gonna regret it. I'll be the one who laughs last while I'm making my exit. Cause this is only for the strong of heart, not if you get it. And no matter what the outcome, you better accept it. I can cut like the shell, I can bury the pain. So don't doubt for a second, just get out of my way. Push it in your steel, I'm not letting it go.
Right? This is fucking nonsense for Sonic. I love it.
Will the
Oh, well, know your name when we dance with destiny. I mean that, I've seen it. I'm never gonna stop believing. You'll find your flame.
we can save the day, not die. It's like I'm seeing double vision. Take a seat, I'm on a mission. We got everything to gain. To become everything you're not. You just give it all you got and take the pleasure with the pain. Yeah, I can feel my fire awaken. No time for being complacent. There's a dream on the horizon. You know we gotta chase it. And when we get to where we're going, then we start the invasion. That's me? No, you must be mistaken. You know I'll turn you into rust. Grind you right down to dust. You thought you were the best. Well, you haven't met us. The fire and rain. Call me the hurricane. I'm not letting it go. Cause it's all that I will go.
Oh, well, know your name when we dance with destiny. I've been there, I've seen it. I'm never gonna stop believing. You'll find your way. Yeah.
Now here
We go, it's the end of the show.
hear them, they're
Calling your name. Yeah.
cause in the
The end, it's you and your friends. You'll find your way. I'm gonna leave the Sonic here. I'm not confident we're gonna beat this fight tonight, but I've had fun. I've had fun doing Laura's jukebox while we try and fight this stupid boss. We go, it's the end of the show. Hear them, they're calling your name. Yeah. 'Cause in the end, it's you and your friends. You'll find your flame. Ugh. Legitimately, I have like multiple tracks off of the Sonic Frontiers OST in my regular rotation of music, because it's too good of a soundtrack. Echo says Laura's boss fight jukebox is one of my favorite genres of streams. Honestly, I fucking love doing them. It makes repeating the same boss fight over and over a bit more chill if I can hang out and show off cool music and have a little sing along. 5 out of 6 by Dessa again is a good. I can be victorious over anything kind of track. I maintain Chime by Dessa is probably my favorite album of the last decade. Double jointed, triple threat. I'm not some method actress trying to see my descent. You're gonna have to play the tape backwards.
Save that breath for choir practice. Got no
Time for my detractors.
Standing on my staircase,
All you are's a fire hazard.
I put my time in now. I'm vetted, uncontested. See how
how
honest
the
answer shuts down. Motherfuckers asking trick questions. I'm out here arms wide, hiding nothing. I've done it all in broad daylight, and I left the cameras running.
In the ash, when I'm shining in the camera flash, my secret is I don't need to see something. Go ahead and say something. I ain't afraid of it. I don't drown, won't stay down. He finds a way to rise somehow. Skin the crowd is up, coming out, and I don't see too many rivals now.
I don't need an agenda. I just tell the truth, yo. Let it off the leash and don't touch it. It knows what to do. When I'm running a tight ship, every deckhand here has a
I've been
body
playing
of
too
ice
long.
pick.
I've left the
Like
sweet
dry
spot.
stick.
It's nearly midnight.
When I high kick,
I'm playing
don't blink,
bad
I don't
now.
block, I'm a bleeder.
All I do is hit.
I don't want them all,
Oh,
but
but
I say I take 5 out of 6.
6.
Clock's running, better glove up. If
You
you
insist,
insist,
okay.
okay, let's see who's really counting who and who's been counterfeit.
counterfeit.
I'm the phoenix and the ash, red eyes shining in the camera flash. My secret is I don't keep on see
Ooh.
something. Go ahead and say something. I ain't afraid of it. I don't drown, won't stay down. He finds a way to rise somehow. Skin the crowd is up, coming out, and I don't see too many rivals now. Cut my own kills with a pocket knife. Turning my fingers into sockets on a daily dose of lightning. Just buzzing up to get me climbing up the kites. And my back is aching, my bell's too tight. I brought a chisel tip to this pencil fight. No luck, just 4 to 5 dice. I'm going morning and night. And I'm really rising. The stars on the horizon. I'm the phoenix and the ash. Red eyes shining in the camera flash. My secret is I don't keep on see something. Go ahead and say something. I ain't afraid of it. I don't drown, won't stay down. He finds a way to rise somehow. Skin the crowd is up, coming out, and I don't see too many rivals now. I'm the phoenix and the ash. Red eyes shining in the camera flash. My secret is I don't keep on see something. Go ahead and say something. I ain't afraid of it. I don't drown, won't stay down. He finds a way to rise somehow. Skin the crowd is up, coming out, and I don't see too many rivals now.
Oh, we're going back to anime. Is this the one? The original season 1 opening to One Punch Man. Oh, yeah. Okay, one last attempt for tonight. 1 or 2 more attempts, and then we have to come back to it Monday. Right? I've not listened to it in ages either, but it's such a banger though. Oh. got me thinking in a similar direction now. Before I forget. I think tonight's attempt, whether I'm actually going to beat it tonight or not, I think it's going to go until the jukebox ends, is where we're at. Ah, fuck. Didn't mean to end it that early. But screw it, we're doing the Mob Psycho 100 opening one.
If everyone is not special, maybe you can't be what you want to be.
Oh, it's only a minute and a half long. Fuck. God, Mob Psycho 100 is such a fucking good show. God, I'm just going down the rabbit hole of anime openings now. Opening one from Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
消してしまうにはまだ人生長いでしょう。やり残してることをやり直してみたいから。夢の続き追いかけていたはずなのに。曲がりくねった細い道人につまずくあの頃みたいにって戻りたいわけじゃないのなくしてきた空を探してる分かってくれますように犠牲になったような悲しい顔はやめてよ罪の最後は涙じゃないよずっと苦しく背負ってくんだ出口見えない感情迷路に誰を待ってるの白いノートに綴ったようにもっと素直に吐き出したいよ何から逃れたいんだ現実ってやつ叶えるために生きてるんだって叫びたくなるよ聞こえていますか無難になんてやってられないから帰る場所もないの優しさにはいつも感謝してるだから強くなりたい懐かしくなるこんな痛みも歓迎じゃん
So we're gonna heal you, defend with you, heal you. Oh, the down to down opening. Ah. Ah. Okay, okay, we're doing better. We're doing better again. I need to finish watching through season 1 of Dan Da Dan. Despite its episode 1 being a little off-putting, it's goddamn gorgeous in its animation. It is about the friendship between a teenage boy who gets possessed by the spirit of a ghost called Speed Granny, I think, and a teenage girl who can sense ghosts. It is a Turbo Granny, not Speed Granny. Turbo Granny. That's it. Turbo Granny. Oh, Bing Bong. Ah, so catchy this.
実力を発揮しきる前に相手の方がバックれてくらし明るけるハートのペリハッピー明らかにダントツでピカイチ相変わらず脱皮してる毎日誰の七光もいらないお前のアイスよりアイス俺バッと見できないことばっかりだけどベリーハッピー呆れてる周り恵まれてる家族友達もう反則的タッチ君ら俺に任せとけばいい教科書にない問題集にない超パッとなましない鏡よ鏡答えちゃってプロですI'm the best生身のままいけるとこまでトラネストライチダウェイ Nothing can bring bam bam 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 bring bam bamトラネストライチダウェイ Hey hey 俺のままでいるだけで超フレックス Hey hey 誰も口を挟めない Hey hey 俺のままでいるだけで超フレックス Hey hey 誰も口を挟ませないいやいやいや学歴もない前科もない余裕で
Just wanted to hear that chorus once. We're going back to we're gonna put You Say Run back on for a minute. You Say Run treated us well earlier. Let's try. Ah, You Say Run. I do say run. Okay, okay, we survived. Okay, okay. That was a better dodge round. Okay. Okay, last attempt. Last one. We've given this a good go tonight. We've given it 2.5 hours. I'll get there one day. I will be good at video games. I talked about this on Discord earlier. On my local high street, I keep seeing a secondhand Steam machine for sale and being like, if you weren't 1,200 quid, I'd have you in a heartbeat. I maintain I am the target audience that would make use of a Steam machine, but just yikes, not at that price point, and definitely not at the inflated secondhand price point. It's like 1,200 quid for a second-hand one with no controller at 512 gig, like half a terabyte. That's a little less than 900 new. Like I think it's like 870 new. They're charging 1,200 quid for a second-hand. I'm like, oh, that is painful pricing. Yeah, they're charging about 50% more than if you just bought one direct from Steam, because there's a waiting list for them on Steam. Valve has a waiting list, and you gotta wait around potentially months to get the email that says you can buy one. So, like, you can't even just buy one direct from Valve at retail price, which means that scalpers are fucking loving it. Like, the average price for a £870 one on eBay secondhand is like 1,000. People are marking them up at least a couple of hundred, if not nearly 50% of the price. I briefly lived in a wonderful little world where scalpers didn't exist. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry to have reminded you that they're a thing that we share the world with. Okay. Okay. I keep getting to that section pretty well. One more. I know I said the last one, but I keep having runs where I'm like, I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling like I'm back in that rhythm. And that any attempt could be the one that does it. Okay. I'm gonna move the chat. Get a full screen for this last one. Keep the chat over here. Big screen. Feel the power of the heart of the cards. I'm summoning that spirit bomb, I'm believing in the heart of the cards, I'm doing it all. Okay. Oh, rough start. Okay. We can claw it back. Nah, it's not happening tonight. Thank you everyone for joining me for, another stream of trying to fight the goddamn Roaring Knight. I will defeat them. Maybe it'll happen before Monday's stream, maybe it'll happen on Monday's stream, but we will get through Chapter 3 of Deltarune, and then we can go to Chapters 4 and 5 and see all the fun, funky stuff. Chapter 4's got some switch to specific rooms in it, which is pretty fun. Yeah, we'll get there, we'll get there. This is not going to take me as long as Sans did, but, thank you all for watching, I hope you've enjoyed.